Welcome back to the Fit Minute Podcast, where we talk all things health, fitness, and lifestyle. I hope you enjoy the show.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Gabby Mazar, and this is this week's Fit Tip. So this week we are going to talk about the truth about spot training. So if you don't know what spot training is, it is spot reduction or working an isolated area to reduce fat in a certain area. So is it fact or fiction? The truth is that spot training is actually a myth. It's a myth because how our bodies work is on a physiological level. So when our bodies are burning fat, when our bodies are using energy, we don't have a decision of how it does that or when it does that or why it does that. Our genetic makeup determines all of those things. It determines how our body holds fat, stores fat, where it stores fat. And basically, that's not our decision. It's not our decision, even if we work out, even if we exercise, even if we decide we want to work a specific area. So say our love handles, our belly, our triceps, no matter what it is, we don't really have a say in that. So the thing is that spot training is definitely a myth. Now, our body stores subcutaneous fat. That's the layer of fat under our skin. And that's kind of with everybody. Everybody has that no matter how thin we are. And our body uses our fat stores as energy. So when we are losing fat, if we're on a reduction diet, so say we're eating less calories, if our body is using more energy, using more fat stores, then we will lose fat, we will lose weight, and we will gain it if we are eating too many calories or eating too much. So then we will have more fat stores, and that's just how our bodies work. That goes for everybody. It's all across the board. And so spot training is absolutely a myth. There is no way for us to work on specific things like our love handles, our granny arms, our muffin top. It's really hard for our bodies to specifically work on something without going on a whole level of actually working our whole bodies and doing an entire fat reduction. So all is not lost. It's actually ineffective to specifically work things. So say you're going to the gym and you want to get rid of your underarms and you're working out, you're doing triceps every single day. It's ineffective. You're working one specific small muscle every single day, and really you're not getting the entire effectiveness of an entire workout. So it's more effective for you to work out the whole body. Maybe you focus a little bit more on the triceps because you want to strengthen those a little more. You might want to see a little bit more tone in those. Or maybe you want to work on your butt a little more. You want a little rounder tush. That's cool. So you do want to work on those things, and that's totally fine. But if your goal is to tone those things, you need to also work on the fat reduction as well. So it's more effective to get a full body workout, to be overall more healthy, and to actually reduce fat and lose weight to see those things. So say you want six-pack abs. If you have that layer of fat over your belly, and even if you lose weight, maybe you have that belly, maybe you genetically have more belly fat, you may never see those six-pack abs. So you do have to be understanding and do have to have some grace with yourself to know that it may never happen, but you can lose weight and you can have a more ideal body for yourself, for your body type. So don't think that you can't see results, but do understand that spot toning is absolutely a thing. But you have to look at the big picture and have to look at overall, how are you getting these exercises and how are you getting the overall full body workout, getting the overall effectiveness of being more healthy and losing weight. Because if you are more fit, a more fit person is going to burn more fat effectively overall than someone that is less fit. So if you're going to the gym, you're specifically You're specifically training and working on just your trouble areas, and you're not training the bigger muscles. Say you aren't doing your quads and your hamstrings, your glutes, you're not doing your back. You're just working on your love handles. You're just working on your triceps, and you're not getting all of the exercises of those big muscles. You may never see the results that you're doing because you're not getting the overall effectiveness of your workout program. So spot training as a whole, it's a myth. It is. Sorry to break it to you. It's fiction. You're not going to be able to go to the gym and just work on one specific thing. You have to work on the body as a whole. But absolutely, we can work on certain things and work on certain areas to tone and tighten in specific ways. We work on things like core specifically. With Pilates, I do it all the time. I work on things to help strengthen core all the time, but we still, in our Pilates workout, work full body 100%. But, we work on a lot of specific exercises to help specifically with injury recovery, with posture, with neck and shoulders, with low back, with glutes, with ankles and knees. But you have to be understanding that, yes, we can work on certain things, but you do want to work on the body as a whole. All of our muscles are connected, all of our fascia is connected, and you want to work all of those things. So that's been this week's Fit Tip. Spot training, it's a myth. Work it all. Work your whole body. Be healthier overall. That's the goal. The goal is to be healthier, be happy with your body. You want to feel better in your skin as a person. So thank you for listening to this week's Fit Tip. You can find more fit tips on destinationfitcation.com. And also, if you want to find more about our Fitcations, you can have travel, fitness, and fun on our destinationfitcation.com website. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.